Hey guys, this is Gabriel Lorenzi, creator of the blog Grupo Dicas, one of the biggest travel blogs in the world, and today we are going to talk about the coolest tours in London. What are the 5 best-selling tours of the city, the ones you cannot leave out of your itinerary, how much it costs, where to buy the tickets, how to save money and buy the cheapest tickets, a very quick video for you to know exactly the tours you have to put in your itinerary and that you need to buy for your trip. So guys, enjoy the video. Don't forget to give us that like, subscribe to the channel because that really helps us a lot, and buckle up. Well, London is a city that has a lot of tourist attractions, a lot. It's hard to choose what to do there. What we did in this video, we took the tours that you have to buy a ticket, the entrance or a tour to be able to do them. In London, there is Hyde Park, which is a beautiful park. You can walk around the streets, see the Big Ben from the outside. These are several nice tours that are free, that we mention all of them in our video about what to do in London. Shopping, dinner, restaurants, these normal tours. Now, in this video we will talk about the top 5 that you need to buy when you travel there. What we did, we got a website. There's a website that we always buy from, which is the cheapest, the most reliable, the biggest ticket site in Europe. So it has a lot of sales, it has a list of the most sold tours. We decided to get the top 5 and I will comment here with you quickly which ones, the value, and if I think it's worth it or not. This is because sometimes the best sellers are not the coolest ones. So to help you on your trip, we are going to give our opinion about this top 5 tours in the website. And without further ado, let's go to the first tour. The first best-selling tour in London is the London Eye, which is a gigantic Ferry wheel. It's a huge wheel, one of the biggest in the world. People, it's a very cool tour and I highly recommend it. Even on the first day you can do it. What happens? It's very high and it's located in the tourist center and you can see the main tourist attractions of the city. It's interactive. There's a tablet there and you can see it. Oh, here's the Big Ben. Here is Westminster Abbey. There's the palace. You can see everything from up there, so you get an overview of the city. You're already in a good location, so it's a sensational tour. You have to do it. It's beautiful during the day and it's also beautiful at night. The view is different, but I think both are beautiful, so there's not much of a hint of going in the afternoon or going at night, but the price here on the website is $43. That's the cheaper price than they're on the spot, so it's worth it to buy that one. It's way cheaper than they're on the spot. Also, an important tip to save money on these tickets that you have to buy, always buy in advance through the internet, guys. It's way cheaper than buying them on the spot. You will save time, you will save money. Don't leave it to buy on the spot because the lines are big and it's always more expensive. I'll leave here below in the description of the video and in the first fixed comment this website that we use for all our trips to Europe for years now. It's always the cheapest, the most reliable, and it has all the tours. Take a look, compare, you will see that the prices are good and you will save a little on your trip. And the nice thing about this website is that it's already in all languages. It has several currencies and you can have some payment option. This, depending on your needs, can save you money with taxes that you would pay on the spot or on the website of each of these attractions. So it's another saving. Besides the ticket being cheaper, the ticket you pay there, it's way cheaper in general. The second tour is Westminster Abbey. It's a very important cathedral. It's the main cathedral in England. It's very beautiful, both outside and inside, to take pictures. There is a guided tour. You walk around. It's very nice. You have the option of getting an audio guide in your language. There are more than 30 languages. You pay an extra fee, about $6. It's very nice because you put on the headset and you can hear and understand everything. There are several tombs of historical figures from England from the last 1,000 years, so it has a lot of history. It's a very nice, important cultural place and it's really worth it. The price is $30, but it's a very tour that I think it's worth doing. So if you want to go there, please do. The third tour leaving the sides of the city is a tour of the Warner Studios, where the Harry Potter movies were recorded. Everyone asks me about this attraction on Instagram and on social networks. Gabriel, how do I do it? I think for those who are Harry Potter fans, it ends up being the #1 destination to visit in London. It's very cool. It's a little bit far from there, but the tour is very nice. You can go there by yourself, taking the subway or the train, but the tour is very good because you go on a very nice bus, very comfortable. The price is $114, but it already includes the transportation, the ticket. It's a very nice bus that they got a luxury one, and it goes to the studios where the 8 Harry Potter movies were recorded. It has the sets, the original objects from the movies, special effects, a lot of cool stuff. It takes 7 hours the whole tour because you have to go there, then you visit, get to know, you come back. It's really cool. There are lots of cool things from Harry Potter. If you're a fan, you have to take this tour. And for those who are not a fan, I think it might be worth it to leave this one aside and use this day to see the more historical, more touristy things in the city. But for those who like the movie, it's for sure a must see for you. It's unmissable. Oh, and guys, any questions you may have about traveling, you can send them to us and we really try to answer them. I like to help. And if you prefer, even easier, add me on Instagram @PaiLorenzi. Send me a direct message with your question, tip, or whatever, and I'll really help you. And take the time to follow us. We are always traveling around the world, giving travel tips in a very cool way and showing the family routine for little ones who are a blast. And as we have just moved to Orlando, we have been living Orlando, USA for more than a year now, and we have a new channel called Família Lorenzi. If you can, sign up there, give us a hand. We show our life here in the United States, the Disney parks. We go there all the time, restaurants, outlets, food. Anyway, follow us there. I think you're gonna like it. Guys, the top 4 in sales here, I'm not going to consider it. It will be an extra. Why is that? Because it's the Go London Explorer Pass or City Pass. Every city usually has one there in Europe. It's a ticket combo. It sells a lot on this site because the price is very good. How it works, you can buy the 3, 5, and 7 attractions. Each one has a different price. For example, the one with 3 attractions costs $71. So you have a list with more than 50 tourist attractions in the city. There is Westminster Abbey, there is the Tower of London. There are several other sites that are very good, and then you can choose 3 and visit these 3 in a period of 60 days. There is the 5-day, the 7-day. It's cheaper than if you buy it individually. These 3 attractions, one, we got the 3 main attractions, which are Westminster Abbey, the Tower of London, and the tour bus, which is very nice too. The sum of all this is $97. The ticket for 3 attractions on this Go City Pass is $71, so it's a big saving. You will save a lot. Do the math, check the list. There are a lot of rides included in this ticket. Do the math, take a look, but it's also good to save money and you buy everything at once. You won't have to stand in line. This ticket combo is very cool, guys. You have like this opportunity to choose the attractions you want to go. You just go there, use the City Pass, and you go. And as this tour was an extra tip, our top 4, I'll leave one that I just commented on, which is the tour bus in London, which is the Hop on Hop. It's very famous all over Europe. Every tourist city has it. It's a bus that goes around. It has a route through the main tourist attractions. All these sites that I'm talking about, it goes through all the regions, and every 30 minutes, sometimes less, sometimes even every 50 minutes, one of them passes by these spots. So there are several that are doing the same route, so you get on the bus. It's a panoramic guided bus. You can see the city, and the driver tells you there is an audio recording. Look, here on the side is this point, here on the side is this region. They tell you the whole history of the place, and then you can get off at these stops, and then you can stay for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, do whatever you want. Then you come back, wait for the next one, go up and go down. So you can use it as a means of transportation to visit several tourist attractions on the same day. For the city of London, that's very big. It's very cool, and that's why it's a tour that sells a lot. And who has few days, sometimes we only be 3 days in London and wants to see a lot of things at the same time. People, in one day with this bus, you get to know a good part of London. There is the 1-day ticket, which is $45. There is the 2-day ticket, which is $65, and then it gets cheaper by the day. And there is the 3-day ticket. So take a look, do some research, but it's pretty cool to get to know the whole city. And in the top 5 is the Tower of London ticket. It's one of the main tourist attractions in London. I think it's a must as well. It's here with a price of $36. You will visit the former royal residence where the king, the queen, the whole royal family lived. There is the zoo. Today it houses several views of the British crown. It's a quick tour, it's not so big, but it's very nice. With this ticket you have access to enter the Tower of London, and you have access to the crown jewels and to the royal robes, which is an exhibit here, a very nice museum, very nice, and I also recommend that you visit it. You will have to go there anyway because the Tower of London and Tower Bridge are two very nice places and they are very close. You have to go there, so you have to buy a ticket to go inside and learn more about the history of the Tower of London. So I recommend you go there, it's a very nice tour. And now I'm gonna go over it because there's a lot of walking. Then you go here to the website, you will see that, you will like it. There are many tours to choose from. I'll mention here the others that are cool and whatever I recommended or not. Just to give you an idea, there's a guided tour of Buckingham Palace, which is the most famous palace in London. It's $74. For those who like soccer, there's a tour of Chelsea Stadium, which is very nice, but I think it's very nice for those who like soccer. There's also a tour of Windsor Castle to Stonehenge, which is a sensational historical place. It's very worth to visit. And Oxford, which is also kind of together. I think it's a tour that's very worth doing. It's a little bit more expensive, it's $128, but because it's far away, it lasts the whole day. You will see some beautiful places. I think it's a very nice trip and I recommend it. There is a cruise on the Thames, which is the river in London, which is very cool. The sunset is beautiful. The ticket for Madame Tussauds, which is the wax museum that we have here in Orlando, which has dolls, celebrities, very real characters. It's another tour that is worth to include. I think it's not as cool as the top 5, but if you can and have a little space in your itinerary, it's worth including. And there are several others. London has a lot of tours, so plan ahead, make your itinerary. And a tip too, this ticket website, which has the cheapest tickets, is also the place where we buy the transfers. It's very good, it's much easier and cheaper than a taxi and Uber. It's the transfer from the airport to the hotel. You already buy from this website. It's very good, it's reliable, and you pay cheaper than taxis and Uber. You won't have that problem with scans, with headaches. You leave the airport, there will be already a person to help you with your bags, take you to the car. They already have your destination, so you don't have that problem of communication in another language, having some misunderstanding problem. It's a very nice service. We always buy the tickets and the transfer to the hotel and then back to the airport, and we always had a very good experience with this company. It's very cool. And here below, besides this website, I'll leave all the sites that we use to save money on our trips, always saving with the best services. They are reliable sites that we discovered over the years and have been using for a long time because they are very good places to book everything. There is the chip to use your cell phone in Europe, which is very good. Now it's virtual, you don't even have to receive it at home. You install it by email with a QR code that you receive. It's very good, sensational. It works all over Europe. The international travel insurance is not mandatory for London, but we recommend that you take it anyway. But for all the rest of Europe, if you go to another country, you need it. It's a comparator that compares all insurance companies and finds unbeatable prices, so take a look at it. It's very good. The car rental is not worth much because in London you don't rent a car, so there's no need for it, but there is also where to buy the cheapest euros, the train searcher, who is going to Paris, to Amsterdam. This train search engine is the biggest in Europe. It's very good, so buy it beforehand and you will save a lot too. The map of London with the best region and the best hotels. The hotel we have already stayed in London, that's very good and well located. Guys, it's a step-by-step guide for you to plan your whole trip to London, so click here below, save this video, share it. It will help you organize your trip, I'm sure of it. And watch the other videos too. There's what to do in London, where to stay in London, how to organize a trip to England. There's everything. And that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you like it, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel because it really helps us a lot. And don't forget to watch the other videos that are very good. There is the one about how to travel cheaply to London and England. That's very good, very complete for you to organize your whole trip, saving a lot on everything. I'll leave it here above and below the playlist that has all the other videos from England for you to watch. So thank you very much, guys, and have nice trips.